Hello everyone, my name is Frostart, and today I'm going to be showing you my gold making guide for World of Warcraft. I know everyone has seen videos and guides online saying, make 20,000 gold in 1 hour. You can make 1,000 gold in 1 day. As far as any truth behind it, I've personally been able to squeeze out about 2,000 to 3,000 gold in an hour or two, farming mobs or crafting materials, with occasional drop of something that's actually worth more than a few hundred gold. In my opinion, farming materials and armor and weapons is way more tedious and time consuming than any normal person wants to do. Not to mention, it's downright boring as hell. Luckily for everyone watching my gold making guide, there is a zero farming involved method. And as you will make 3 times the gold profit than any gold farmer out there. How is this possible, Frostark? I bet you're wondering. Well, not only is it possible, but it's 100% USAD legit and 100% legal in the Blizzard law book, the auction house. Yes, the auction house is a gateway to your possible future gold cap and riches beyond your wildest dreams. Now, I'm not asking you to believe me. Hell, when Gildy first told me about it in Cataclysm, I was as skeptical as I was after trying a few of the gold farming guides I've seen online. But I've been using this gold making system for a few years now, and I've never once been disappointed with the amount of gold I made every 12 to 48 hours in the auction house. I've never even taken less in gold than I've actually invested. It's a foolproof system. I have a level, actually, well, I'll give you an example. I have a level 18 mage, all alone on a new Barak. Couldn't mail him any gold, no one would give me any gold. It's basically the only tune on the server. So I ran a few random dungeons, saved all the sellables, vendored the rest. I had 30 gold to start with, and a bag full of low-level greens, gems, cloths, and a few stacks of low-level herbs. I auctioned everything. I'd bought a couple more pieces of low-level armor with the 30 gold I had, and put them up for sale. The next time I logged on him, 48 hours later, checked the mail. I had a total of 300 gold, plus most of the items I posted previously. I spent the 300 gold I made on the few odds and ends and armor and such, and reposted the bag of items again. About 48 hours later, I logged back in, emptied my mailbox. Now I had 1,700 gold and most of my items that I previously posted on hand. Well, then I reposted everything again. 48 hours later, I had over 3,000 gold and double the amount of auctions I started with when I originally started posted. I remembered back when I thought 10,000 gold was a lot of gold. Now I could make 10,000 gold in about a week from scratch on a level 15 or lower tune. Anyways, enough about me. Let me tell you how to get all that gold. First and foremost, you're going to need a few add-ons to keep track of things and let you know you're not making bad investments, like Enron. The first add-on is Auctioneer or Auctionator. Any of the auction tracking add-ons will work, but I personally use Auctioneer. The next add-on you'll need is a mailbox opener. It's basically so you don't sit around all day opening mail one by one. It pulls the mail out automatically for you. It pulls 50 different mails each 30 seconds. I personally use an add-on called Mail Opener, but any mailbox opener add-on will suffice. Now last, and this is an optional add-on, you don't technically need it, but I do recommend getting Bagnon, or a bag add-on that opens all your bags at once and tracks all the items on every tune you have in their backpack and in their bank without having to actually log over and look manually. Heck, that add-on alone has probably saved me thousands of gold just by me seeing another tune has something that I needed, and I didn't go buy it from the auction house or craft it when I didn't have to. At this time, if you don't already have one, you should probably create a bank tune. Trust me, you will thank me for it later. I wish I had made one. Also, if you can afford it, buy as many royal satchels as you can afford or make, preferably cheap, and start a guild for the extra bank space if you can as well. I'll explain why later. If not, no worries. You'll have plenty of gold to spend on it in a few weeks or so. Okay, now I'm going to give you the basic rundown on how to set up your auction house add-on. It looks way more intimidating than it actually is. Most of the options and setting you will never have to fool with. First, you'll want to set up your easy buyout and easy bid limits. Set it for whatever amount you're comfortable with. Mine is set for 100 gold buyout and 100 gold bid. Shift left click is for instant buy, and shift right click is for instant bid. Also, you can set up your undercut percentage or amount to undercut somebody. That's basically all you have to change at the moment until you get the swing of things. Next, you'll want to scan the auction house. You can try to scan the auction house about 1 to 2 times a day for a few weeks, so your add-on can get a more accurate market value on everything. Basically, this add-on is going to let you know how cheap or how expensive something is by the color of the number percentage by the item all the way on the far right. If it's in blue, blue means the item is set very, very cheap and way under the average market value. Green is fairly cheap, around halfway of the market value. Yellow is about average market value. Orange is slightly more than market value. And red means if you buy it, you're either really stupid or really desperate for that item. So keep in mind, it's going to take a few weeks to a few months to get an accurate value on rare items that the A-house hardly ever sees. So don't go out buying stuff you don't really know what it is. And if you're really interested in something and it's, quite up there in price, always check out Wowhead if you're not sure about something, and check to see what kind of price they're posting for it so you don't lose any gold. Also, keep an eye out for low bids. They are very profitable if you win them extremely cheap. The low bids will be a bright white color where the bid is. Now remember, big risk equal big gain. Start out small until you get the groove of it. Just buy a little bit here, a little bit there. Repost it and see how you do. I promise you'll come back with great results. I just want to thank everybody who watched my guide. Please thumbs up and subscribe if you enjoyed or made lots of gold from this method. If I get about around 10,000 likes, I'll go ahead and post a more in-depth guide to running the auction house like a boss, which is basically me telling you all my little secrets on what to buy and what not to buy. And if anybody has any questions or comments, feel free to ask in the post. Thanks again, and good luck.